Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to give a quick intro to the organizational side of biopsychology, which includes the understanding of how individuals behave, think, and feel at work, including how we work together as a team or how we come together as an entire organization. So this covers topics such as motivation, job satisfaction, diversity and inclusion, work-life balance, leadership, and organizational culture. But today I'm going to talk about job satisfaction. So when it comes to this sort of employee perspective, the most important outcome that we care about is job satisfaction. This is your overall feeling and judgment that someone has about their job, and it can be positive or negative overall. Job satisfaction is extremely important because it affects you when you're at work and when you're at home. Research has shown that people who are satisfied with their work have better performance, stay in the organization longer, get more involved, feel more engaged in their work, and they feel less stressed both at work and at home. We can think about job satisfaction as an overall holistic judgment of one's current job, or we can think about it in five separate parts. So there's feelings about one's work or tasks, the actual things they do on the job, feelings about one's supervisor, such as do you feel supported when you're at work, feeling about one's coworkers, feelings about one's pay, does the pay feel fair for the amount of work you put in, and feelings about like promotion and developmental opportunities at the company. We generally can do a lot of things to make work more satisfying for people. It is believed that your job satisfaction depends both on your environment and your own personal characteristics. So if you are generally a cynical person, this might lower your job satisfaction a little bit, but organizations can't really control that. So what we do is we try to change the work environment. Organizations can do this by implementing fair and supportive policies, supporting employees' health and development, and giving people more autonomy or control over their work. Those are some of the main ways that we do this. Some clear examples would be that organizations are starting to offer flex time or hybrid work schedules to allow workers more control over their schedule and their environment. Other things that help are rotating tasks and roles so that people get more variety in the work that they do. Now, what I have here and what I'm going to end on is this idea of the honeymoon hangover effect. So some research has gone into how job satisfaction changes when we get a new job. A recent study showed that people felt most satisfied immediately after the new job for about the first 6 months. And then during the rest of that first year there was a gradual decrease in their satisfaction to some set point, which we call the hangover effect, right? So the honeymoon is that initial high, the hangover is the gradual decrease down. And this happens for two reasons. First, we have a lot of positive anticipation for the new job environment. This is heuristic thinking because we are generally pretty bad at projecting our future emotions. So we just assume that we will be much happier in the new place, like the grass will be greener on the other side. The second reason is that we are navigating a new environment. So that positive information has a lot stronger, long lasting effect than at a job that we've been at for years. So in any situation, we gradually normalize our expectations and our feelings because we have much more consistent information to make that judgment of our satisfaction. So overall, job satisfaction involves both emotions and thinkings. So those emotional feelings of being hopeful and optimistic, but we eventually form a cognitive evaluation of the situation that helps determine more of our long-term level of satisfaction. And I do want to just end by saying this is essentially hedonic adaptation, something that we talked about on our most recent exam, which generally states that we often think we will be happier in a new situation when we land that new job, but gradually we go back to some baseline. So this isn't to say that you can't actually feel happier at the new job if it's better, but there's still going to be some overcorrection of the happiness we feel immediately. That's going to drop down a bit over time.